What 1 2 1 2. What 1 2 1 2. Let's get it crack-a-lacking. Let's go on Instagram early. Let's get some ish off over there. And let's have a good live today. Big salute to everybody who's popping in right now. There's a lot of different things that need to be covered today. I was actually going to go live a couple of hours earlier, but big salute to Akademiks. I'm not going to lie. I seen him start his live and I was like, yeah, this might not be the time. I'm not trying to compete with his 100,000 viewers, you know what I'm saying? But big salute to Akademiks. We definitely got to get into some of the stuff that's going on with him as well. There's a lot of different topics to cover. Just give me a second, gang. I'm doing some shares as we speak over on my Instagram stories to let everybody know that we are live. So pop in, do the same. Make sure to share it on all your platforms, whether it's on your Facebook, wherever y'all want to share that, your Twitter or your X or wherever, you know what I'm saying? On your Instagram, let the people them know we are live. 1 second. See? Working over here, working. So also, let me know if there's any topics in particular that you want me to get into. For the people who are popping into the live now, you already see what the title is. I think, in my opinion now that the smoke is cleared and the dust is cleared from this battle, that both Drake and Kendrick, they lied. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to everybody who's popping into the live over here on YouTube. A big salute to Simon Says HMP over there in the UK. Big up to Easy Factor. Big up to Road to Success. Big up. Who else is in here? Entertainment in the building. And big up to all the people who are popping up right now on Instagram. Let me turn the screen over here. Wow. We back at it, man. All right, pop out. We are live on the YouTube channel for the people who are popping in on Instagram right now. Let me go through the list of topics that I have here on my screen. I want to talk about this Drake and Kendrick stuff, and I'm not going to talk about it in length and go into in depth about this battle again. I think we're kind of battled out, but I'm going to give my last summation, my last, I guess, opinion on who I think won this battle. You know what I'm saying? Now that the dust and the smoke is cleared. Okay. Other things I want to get into also. Just the media. I'm going to have a conversation about the media and the support that the media gets in Canada. Okay. Y'all good over there in the United States. You know what I'm saying? You have a bunch of different representatives that big y'all up on a regular basis. But I want to get into some of the stuff that happens over here in Canadian media. Okay, and maybe some of the politics that happens with that, you know what I'm saying? So tap in. The Wassas, I seen them all suited up out there. We're gonna definitely get into that. They were at some party with gigs. They were looking swagged out, suited and booted. You know what I'm saying? So salute to them, and we'll definitely get into this Akademiks case that's going on right now. The Akademiks getting sued. So for the people on Instagram right now, pop out youtube.com/We Love Hip Hop Network. Let's get a conversation. And for y'all, you know what I'd like to start with before anything? Actually, I'll start with the sponsors. Big salute to the sponsors. Big salute to Diamond Club. Okay, hit them up on their Instagram page, Diamond Club _Canada. They got edibles, flour, all types of good stuff, and they got delivery across Canada as well as within the GTA. Use their Instagram page once again, Diamond Club _Canada, and you can use the code We Love Hip Hop for a little discount. You know what I mean? Also, if you want to get some of that blem, holler at Steamin' Hot Grabber. We got the specialized grabber shakers with the We Love Hip Hop boys on the cover. You know what I mean? Hit them up if you want to get any type of grabber. Instagram page is Steamin' Hot Grabber. Okay, almost forgot the Instagram page for a second. Steamin' Hot Grabber. And also let them know that We Love Hip Hop boys sent you. Use the code We Love Hip Hop. Get anything a discount on the menu. Okay. I'll show y'all something quick before we get into anything. And maybe we should start a poll. My bad. Maybe we should start a poll at the same time so that we can get interactive in this bitch. And big salute to everybody who's popped in and watched the new episode of the We Love Hip Hop podcast. That's episode 470. Okay, we really had a really dope episode. A lot of traction on that episode there. So I really appreciate that. That was a good look. And let's keep that going. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to, I'm also going to give another salute to Akademiks, because definitely that live stream that we did together, or that I was on a stream the other day, that definitely helped exponentially in the visibility of your boy Friday Ricky Dread and the We Love Hip Hop Network. Okay. You know, sometimes you gotta tap in with your American brothers to do that, you know what I'm saying? But we'll chat about that later, dongles. Let's see here. Let me start a poll. And I'm gonna put it in all caps, both Kenny and Drake lying. Okay. We'll definitely need to get to the bottom of that, okay? Because this whole battle has been a mudslinging contest that it turned into, instead of a battle of lyricism and just, you know, who can make better songs. Yes, there has been better songs that have come out the battle, but in the end of the day, all of that other shit that came off, like all of that, you know, man's a PDF file, or, you know, one guy is a woman beater, like it's just got nasty and disgusting, you know what I'm saying? So now, reason I'm asking this poll here is, if both of them are lying, then we can just figure out who the winner is from there, from the song performances. Okay, if we assume both of them are lying. But I want to show y'all something first before we get into anything. There was that hip hop conversation that started a while back, and what I want to also show y'all here, quick fast. Let me make sure that I pin the thing at the top of the comments here. 1 second. I'm going to make sure that I can pin the link so y'all could join the conversation. Okay. If anybody wants to chime in on any of the conversation that we're having here, and also comment gang, throw any topics that you want me to get at also in this live today. Okay. Join the convo. Boom. Okay, I'm just putting up a link right now for everybody who's peeping on the different networks. Okay, they'll be popping up on the screen on whatever platform that you're on. I'm currently on Twitch, as well as on YouTube and on yeah, that's it. Twitch and YouTube, and and X. Okay, big salute to all the Twitter or X users. Okay, so I pinned the link right there if you want to join the combo. Let's get interactive in this bit of the ditch. Okay, so what I wanted to show y'all, and let me just pull this up quick fast, is an interview that I did not too long ago that I feel was a very important conversation. And I'm not going to show you the whole interview, obviously, but it was a very important conversation that I had with the West Coast legend Glasses Malone. Okay. And out of that conversation, it was more of a debate, I would say. We were debating on whether Drake is hip hop or not. Okay, I'll pull it up on the screen here so y'all can see. In my opinion, that interview was super slept on. Super slept on. And I'm not even mad, like, yo, what the hell's going on out here? Yo, you give me some more views. Like, yeah, that would be nice. But at the same time, I really mean it. I think that conversation, because of the importance of the conversation, was super slept on. Okay, so I'm going to pull it up right here. Let's get to maybe just any part of the conversation here. Let's see. And big salute to Glasses Malone once again. We'll probably be tapping in. This is going to be one of the last few lives that you see me over here in the East, over here up north. By next week, God willing, we'll be doing a live on the West Coast. Port City Investments wants to know what interview. I interviewed Glasses Malone like this. Can help the Toronto rappers too, fam. Because when was this? 3 months ago. 3 months ago, I did this interview. Okay, it's just that we have a very Toronto algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Like if mans didn't shoot somebody or get locked up or something like that over here in Toronto, the algorithm doesn't push us as much to the different audiences that we have over here. So I feel that now that the American audience has started to tap in a little bit more, maybe we can revisit some of this content that we've done with some of y'all brethren.
Drake, so Drake is a part of the commercialization of hip hop. It's not, you know, he was already commercial when it happened for him.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's not somebody that's voided of light to see what's going on. If he wanted to show the rest of us everything about a Toronto street urban guy, he could show. It wouldn't even be a choice.
Yeah.
Like we would have to see it. And I'm saying he hasn't done that. Now, again, I'm not saying he's totally void of anything, but he takes the very tippy top of whatever Toronto has to offer, the street urban culture itself. He takes what's ever at the very top, and then he makes that digestible for the mainstream. He did the same thing with the Motto video.
Okay.
You know, so when he was in LA and he put a low rider under the Bay Area Bridge, that's a pop move because everybody knows Northern California and Southern California, if you're within the culture, is different.
Yeah.
But when you are from the outside, you put it all together because you're like, this is all the West Coast. This is all California.
Yeah. And he used the Mac Dre bars and stuff like that in that too.
So he takes the tippy top.
Pause. Geez. I didn't even mean to pull it up at that part of the interview, but keep it going.
Of it. And then he pasteurizes it for mass consumption. That's what pop music is all about. And I think he does a really fantastic job with the music and the culture itself doing that. But I'm saying if it was, when we finally get a bar of a Toronto street urban rapper at a mainstream level, like when we get the Snoop Dogg of Toronto streets or the Jay-Z of Toronto streets or the Lil Wayne of Toronto streets or the Chief Keef of Toronto.
Jesus Christ, nigga spitting, holy shit.
Streets, when we get that guy, we'll know everything culturally going on in Toronto because that's how hip hop works.
Here's the problem, right? Sure. And we're coming from over here in the North where we've always been trying to get into that American market, and acceptance has always been a hard thing. So from back in the days, we've emulated a lot of the different things that have been going on in American culture. Like a lot of other countries, but Canada is willing to admit it, Rick. Especially, we've emulated a lot of the things that you all do to try to gain acceptance within the hip hop scene. So being overtly Torontonian and then trying to get accepted on American airwaves has, the people who tried before, it never worked. God damn. Somebody done open up the jewelry store. You understand what I'm saying? So Drake had to kind of seep into you guys like subconscious by doing all these different things until, like, let's say the Nothing Was the Same album, where he started to let people hear more of the Toronto slangs and stuff like that. The skits that are on the... Am I wrong when it comes to that? Okay. When Drizzy first started in this game, when he first started, okay, I'm not going to talk about like back before with Room for Improvement and City Is Mine. Okay, I'm talking about So Far Gone and after. We'll even start it from Thank Me Later. Let's do it from Thank Me Later. Okay, can we agree to that, gang? He always had to try to blend different styles. Like he was Houston, Atlanta, Vegas Drake. There was the one remnants that we spoke about on the podcast the other day, where it would Find Your Love. Right? And Find Your Love was what, the Kanye West produced track that had the reggae sound to it. And it was cool, right? Actually, that was a banger. However, people didn't look at it as, yo, that's a Toronto thing that these guys are doing. Even though it's very Toronto-centric to blend some reggae into with your hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? So, AGB, what up? When it came to Drake, like getting the acceptance in the American scene, and like I sound like a broken record, he didn't come in as the overtly Wagwan, A Crody, all that Toronto shit. Okay, that was a little bit too much. That's too much. You have to reel it back a little bit. Okay, it was almost to the point where I don't even think that everybody knew that he was Canadian when he first came in the game. Okay, for all my Americans who are in the chat right now, when Drake came out with Best I Ever Had, and y'all didn't get to hear like the story or anything like the backstory to him yet, did y'all know that he was Canadian at that point? Or was it just like, yeah, we know, but we don't care. Track slaps. Okay. Now, as far as this whole thing, you know what? Let me just give a little bit more because that nigga Glasses be spitting. This guy's album, these girls are talking about getting oxtail and all these different things, which is super Toronto culture. You feel me?
Sure, the bare minimum. But again, so then you would be saying the same thing. He used a pop approach to get into rap music.
But the argument here, or the debate here, is debating for my life over here. More if Drake is hip hop. Can't both things be true? Can't a person be pop and hip hop at the same time?
No. So like hip hop can go pop culture.
Okay.
Right? Like certain things have went pop culture from hip hop. The hoodie.
Dark, yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So yes, but it's not the other way around. Things don't go pop culture into hip hop.
So, for example, okay, so let me stop right there. Big salute to Glasses Malone. Okay, that's the OG over there in the West Coast. He was spitting some. Listen, I didn't agree with him when it came to that whole debate. I really still feel that Drake is hip hop, but I also understand where Glasses Malone is coming from when it comes to the reasons why he may feel that Drake isn't hip hop. You get what I mean? Right? Big salute to Down to Earth, who's popped into the chat over here. Road to Success, what up? See Juicy Hamburger in the building. Now let me see here. How do I approach this? Because this whole battle, the battle between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, this went on for like what, 2 weeks per se? Right? And over that time, we've heard a lot of crazy things. What have we learned? What have we learned? So we learned, or we thought we learned, that Kendrick has a baby for his general manager, Dave Free. Okay. What else have we learned? And we'll start with the Kendrick side first. Okay. That Kendrick is supposed to allegedly be a woman beater. Okay. As far as all those allegations that have been levied against him, you know, mollywopping his wife or fiance. Okay. Give me some more, gang. What else? What else have we learned? Okay. Oh, and we're gonna keep it on the Kendrick side, and then we're gonna move over to the Drizzy Drake side. As far as Kendrick with the splits, that he's getting screwed by the label. Okay, they're giving him the label talks like, "Oh, your money ain't right over there." So we got a few things. Okay. 1 second. I'm just trying to get my Instagram popping over here so we can get a few things going. Now on the Drake side, let's go over to the Drake side. What have we learned on the Drake side? Okay. There we go. Let's do this. On the Drake side of things, they try to say that Drake has a daughter. Okay. What else? What else? That he's, you know, as far as like his crew, they can't be trusted. He said, "Don't Baka got a case? Why he still around?" Right? What else? There's been some wild allegations that have been going on as far as calling Drake a PDF file. Okay. Which to me, out of all of these different allegations that have all of the mud that has been slung at each other, that has to be the wildest one. Like, yikes. Gloves are off. And we've come to the point now where there's somebody who's rolling around saying that they are the decipherer of all these things. Oh, also on Drake's side of things, my bad. There's more things. We also learned that he's supposed to be taking Ozempic. We already knew that about the alleged ab sculpting that they were trying to accuse Drake of. So, and then then there's the Ozempic and all that other stuff. Now I'm hearing a lot of other this weird, wild stuff, dogs and all kind of stupid shit. Like, it just got out of control. Okay, what is it? The shisha man to having a moment, smoking some shisha and shit. So now that we have all of the different accusations that these guys have levied against each other, nobody cares who makes better songs or any of that old school rap shit that people used to care about once upon a time. I'm a better rapper than you. Who cares? Okay, you rap better than me, so what? You are hiding a child. Another one. Like, holy shit. I thought this was a rap battle. You know what I'm saying? So this is where we are when it comes to this whole beef. It's just gotten can y'all agree it's gotten to a place where we didn't think it was going to go? Or did y'all really think that it was going to go there from the jump? That it was going to get nasty. All right. Now, I believe now that everything has gone to this point where everybody's like saying, oh, there's all these debunkers. The YouTube streets have gone crazy. Let me show y'all something. Let me do a Drake search on YouTube. Let's do a quick Drake search on YouTube and see what pops up right now. Because they got this nigga down bad. By the way, there's been like another incident that happened over at the embassy since the last time we spoke. Okay. I think this is the third trespassing incident that's happened besides the shooting. Okay. The shooting is a whole other incident. It's just been a wild week. But besides that, where's his music videos? Okay, there we go. The Heart Part 6, Family Matters. Drake lied. It got worse. What Jamari saying about it? I'm telling you, you could just click on any of these.
So the last week has been a very tough time for Drake fans all over.
My bad.
Over the world.
Kendrick does drop a song. When he does drop a song, bro, I already know, man, and I'm gonna be stressed out again. Stressed out, you're not Drake. I'm gonna say this again. I barely slept in days.
The smart ones went into hiding after Not Like Us dropped, but a few extra dedicated fans have still been scrambling, playing Sherlock Holmes online on an attempt to save their 69 god.
I was doing...
Yo, that is crazy. The man gave him 2-3 bars within the first 30 seconds. Yo, Jamari, don't do it.
Kendrick Lamar, and everyone was two-stepping to it, you would say it was the greatest thing on earth. Look what Drake did. He made everyone dance to you being a pedophile. You can't even walk outside. Because anytime we're at a party, someone's going to play a song that's about you being a pedophile and we're going to sing along to it. You would say if Drake
dropped a #1 anthem record on Kendrick's head, his fans would be throwing him parades in the street.
Look at that. Holy smokes.
All I can really think is that this...
crazy.
This dude Maul is either
Let me see
on
that again.
some record on Kendrick's head, his fans will be throwing him parades in the street. All I can really think is that this dude Maul is either
Oh man, that OVO Mall right there.
they're on Drake's payroll, or he has some serious dirt on this man. Like even DJ Akademiks of all people has been waving the white flag recently.
I wasn't gonna admit this shit, but I could admit it now. And I was just like, do I gotta get on stream tomorrow and say to Drake,
Get up!
I was thinking about it.
Get up!
Say to Drake. Get up!
Shaking it rough out here. So here we are. Okay. They have Drake right now publicly taking the L. Okay. There has been a few hanger-oners, myself and OVO Mall. Okay. And I'm not OVO Rick. I'm just Ricky. Friday Ricky Dread. Okay. If you didn't know. I'm not OVO Ricky. But I'm here to give my new assessment. Okay. Once and for all. Once and for all. Now, if we're going to assume that both parties are lying about everything that I just mentioned there, okay, and I'm not going to go over the list again. If we're going to assume that both parties are lying, then as far as execution, as far as the different types of song qualities and different things that are going on here, and if we're not just going to take this whole shock, if we're going to take the whole shock value out of the shit, and if we're also going to count what happened in the afterwards, where, you know, now there's a hit song that's #1 on Billboard, moving around like crazy, I'm going to have to give Kendrick the W on this one. Okay. Yeah, I know sometimes there's no backsies, but when you go, like I was talking about this a long time ago, last week, the undercurrent just kept on rising until now. We're just at a place where it's just like, you can't escape that they not like us. It's #1 in Canada. Okay. And I hear the Drake coping. And listen, some of that is true. Listen, man, he wouldn't have been #1. He wouldn't have been #1 if it wasn't for Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you're welcome. You're welcome, Kendrick. You're welcome to PG Lang. You got your first #1 on the strength of the boy. Yes. Okay. This is true. We're not going to take that part away. It's true. Lost Souls wants to know what's #1 in Canada. Oh, you ain't know? Oh, you don't know? Oh, you don't know? I feel like I just did a video on this shit. Oh, you don't know? Let's pull up the channel here. I literally just finished publishing a video on this. Kendrick Lamar, #1. Okay. Also, can I add on to like even the conversation there that was happening? Hold on, let me bring it back so you can see the thummy. Okay, see that right there? #1 in Canada. Okay. Peace Love says Friday's OVO card needs to be revoked. Why is that, Peace Love? When am I supposed to be wrong and strong? Oh, yo, he won that still. Why? at this point in time, if we take all of the lies out of it from both parties, okay, because there's this whole Twitter space or Twitter page that's going around that's supposed to be the revealer of all information. Okay, we could pull that up too and get into that. But like, if both parties are lying, who had the better execution? Okay, road to success. Friday just wants a safe trip to LA. Stop this. Stop this. You guys are accusing me of madness. Don't even do that. Okay, I mean what I say and I say what I mean. Let's pull up this Twitter page here. But yeah, like I was saying, when the smoke clears and we'll take all of the accusations out of the mix, okay? Who cares? Not who cares if, because like these are wild allegations. They're not who cares allegations. If Kendrick's out here beating his chick, like we have to care. Like somebody needs to go check on Whitney. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. If like any of that type of stuff, which listen, the type of shit they're accusing Drake of, actually the type of shit they're both accusing each other of, they could both go to jail for it, to be honest. So if any of that shit is true, it's like bun both of them. You know what I'm saying? We can't be wrong and strong. We can't be like, oh, well, like, but we ain't talking about all that. As far as the battle itself, if you go on who executed better in this battle, we're going to have to give it to Kenny. Because that move with the Meet the Grams right after Family Matters, which in hindsight, Family Matters is a banger. It was a banger when I first heard it. But now, as far as the replay, that shit slaps. Without a battle, if Drake had released Family Matters as a tune that wasn't going at Kendrick Lamar, he would have ate with that shit. You know what I'm saying? He's already eaten. He's already getting mad money off. Each track always goes hits, hits, hits. But like that would have been a new summer banger. You know what I'm saying? YKTFV says Drake lost as soon as he put out the Heart Part 6. Listen, the Heart Part 6 has some of the best rapping I've heard Drake do in a long time. Okay. But when I started to see, you know, not just the public's response, but when I started to hear the whole thing about, yo, we planted this and we came up with that in the first place. I'm like, all right, cool. Show us. I didn't say it publicly, but in my mind, I was like, all right, eventually they're going to show us the receipts. Like, this is how we did it. You know, like at the end of the movie, when you get to finally see how the breakdown of, like, not even near the end of the movie, like if you're watching like a series and then starting to get near the end of the series, you start to see a few of the different things unravel. Or even at the end of an episode or the beginning of an episode, they'll show you, oh, this is how they'll do a reenactment of how everything happened. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see it. I didn't see like, this is the mole. This is the person we sent out. This is, you know, the list of all of the different things that, that Kendrick had on his album cover. All that shit. This is how we planted it. Because when I hear stuff like, you know what, let me go into the media because Jesus Christ, this EbonyPrince2k24, and this is supposed to be a hotel worker who, allegedly, or I don't know how alleged this is because this nigga's digging deep. He got a visit from Drizzy, or their hotel got a visit from Drizzy in New York when he was doing his tour. And yeah, I guess there was some ill treatment that was happening over there and just things were a little bit wild. And apparently they left a bunch of their stuff behind over at the hotel, them being Drake's team, Drake and his team. Okay. Or from what this EbonyPrince2k whatever is saying, because I don't want to get myself sued. Okay. What's this? Okay, and this is like when you go through this whole saga right here, it's like deciphering. It's like putting together a puzzle. It's like deciphering a riddle. What's going on here?
Oh, Drake.
Yo, that person is going crazy. They really treat that nigga like Michael Jackson for real. Look at this. You gonna skin up your knees? Come on, fam. Get up. Get up. Yo.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Mental health. She's tired. Jesus Christ. This was a workout, eh, girl? God damn. In all the pursuit of meeting Drizzy Drake. Let me see if I could find this here. Because apparently the whole thing came out. Ooh. Okay. There's a lot of stuff here. To Mr. Aubrey Graham at Drake, and they're adding Drake too. May this photo help jog your memory as to where you discarded those items. The issue in the photo should also jog your memory, Jimmy Brooks. Would not be proud of you that night. Bringing it back to Jimmy Brooks? Jesus Christ.
Sorry that man is your father, let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man, your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa.
So they're showing all of the daily news, or the daily Brooklyn Daily News, just to show exactly all the dates lining up, all of this stuff.
Oh, what a world kind of. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind him. Life is hard, I know.
Got to see a tower in there? Jeez.
No, China just always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grow.
So, okay. And this is why the title is the way it is too. All right. Because when you have all of this up here, it kind of debunks the whole part in the Heart Part 6 of, yeah, we planted this and we planted that. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that I believe any of the things that Kendrick is flinging the mud, just throwing mud at this nigga Drake. Okay, I'm not believing any of that neither. Okay, like I said, they both lying. All right, hey, that's fine. Sometimes rappers lie. Oh, a rapper lied? Whoa. Oh my God, bombshell. A rapper lied. However, nigga ended off the track like, yo, listen, y'all niggas burnt out. Niggas is just speaking facts. Come back when I'm going on vacation. Come back when you got some facts. Facts. I was like, yeah. Come back when you got some facts, nigga. Yeah, Kendrick. Yeah. I don't know, man.
Good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business. That's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches.
It's hurting my head, man. Frick. Shit, bro. Museum said everyone's waiting on Drake's demise. Is that true? You really feel that way? Do you think that everyone was waiting on Drake's demise? I don't really feel that way because I feel like people were really enjoying Drake's music maybe like 6 months ago, not even. Niggas had like before Not Like Us dropped, everybody was super fine playing their Drake songs in the club. Till right now, people are still playing Drake in the club. Not everybody's invested into this whole beef to be like, yo, I don't feel like listening to Drake right now. Play that Kendrick shit. There's some people who don't give a shit. They don't know. They don't know they're beefing. They're like, oh yeah, for real, they're beefing? Oh, okay, interesting. But can you play the Drake song, please? They don't care. You know what I'm saying? So in the end of the day, even if Kendrick took the massive L, they'll both be fine. As they say, the old timers say, this too shall pass. Okay. It's wild that it's okay to snitch. Holy shit, you put a paragraph in there, Junior. Hold on, let me read that shit. He says, and speaks to Junior, he says it's wild that it's okay snitched and Drake didn't know anything about the items when Drake said that he planted them in the Heart Part 6. Yeah. Bro. Oh. When I saw this, I'm like, yo, come on, man. You told us that he told us that you planted. Yo, there's still a mole. There's still a mole. There's somebody around y'all niggas that you can't trust, fam. I'm telling you, bro. This is egregious. The whole Renfrew bag. What's this video here? New York City. Tabarnak. Got me cursing in French and shit. Yo, Drizzy, I don't know who this person is, but they're on your head top right now, fam. At this point, if I'm Drake, I would just have to turn off the internet. I can't even. Listen, as not being Drake, just me being Friday Ricky Dread, and just the amount of text messages and DMs and just videos that pop up on my timeline that I'm inundated with about the demise of Drake, the downfall of Drizzy Drake. Like it's just a shit show. Okay, it's nasty. If I was him, I'll be like, listen, man, turn the internet off. Turn that internet off. I don't even. You can't even say what program, what app, whatever. Just turn off the internet completely, the whole internet. Okay. I don't care what you're looking at. Hub, whatever. No internet in my house at all. Okay. I don't even want to. I don't even want to see you. Don't even use words with the letter I. These niggas got me fucked up. Like, okay, I'm gonna show y'all another video. Like, these guys have been going in on this nigga. Holy shit. Watch this. Let me pull up another video for y'all.
That person who might be the mole or something who has information. They've analyzed that you can see the tubes.
Also, this YouTube premium break is brought to you by Master Moves Rise. Big salute to Master Moves Rise. Get yourself your custom clothing as well as that We Love Hip Hop collabo that's out right now. Okay, hit them up on their Instagram page, Master-Move-Rise. All right, big salute to Unc.
all the way down to the most disgusting end. You guys, I have a new update for you. Remember that guy, Christopher Alvarez? He is a prominent reporter. He was also featured on that CCTV footage still that Ebony Prince put up on Instagram. Now, just to let you guys know, we've been trying to figure out who Ebony Prince is. They are
Watch for the spin.
100% the mole. However, they do not appear to be one person. It in fact seems to be the entire house of Ebony. There are multiple people tweeting from that, taking turns, whatever. You guys, we're going to go live about this because it looks like the truth will expose. They said you got, for Akademiks and Drake, you got till noon, I believe, on Monday. And baby, it's 2 minutes from noon. Okay, so
listen, nobody got sued.
There was a ventilator sound. It sounded like somebody was on a ventilator. Now, I was like, okay, Drake's on his last breath, but we all know that Kendrick is deep with his mess. You guys, I found something on TikTok that I think this gentleman breaks it down really well. I'm going to play that for you. Then meet me after the jump because, baby, we have what looks like proof that Drake did something very bad to Christopher Alvarez. And like Ebony Prince said, right?
I told you.
The police were actually called.
What are we, 1 minute and 30? I was probably at the 1:34 mark. The spin was in. Okay, he did something very bad to so-and-so Alvarez. Woo.
Something very bad to Christopher Alvarez. And like Ebony Prince.
And look what they're using for the spin is crazy. Michael Jackson spin, Tanya Harding spinning.
Said, right? The police were actually called. There was an assault. You guys, meet me after the jump.
They got it like this nigga's fighting for his life. This is some part of some filming. Yo, the internet is a wild place.
Have proof. Christopher Alvarez is basically confirming that Drake did something to him. The police were called, and something dark happened. And we think we have the receipts.
Yo, are they inflating him with water? My bad. I'm getting distracted by. I'm listening to what Shorty's saying. Okay, let's start off by this. There's a lot of cap that's going on the internet. Okay, like ridiculous amounts of cap that are happening on the internet. Big caps. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Big cap, but bigger caps.
To show what it is. All right, now listen to this. See y'all soon.
I'm literally about to leave the house, but I'm going down a rabbit hole and I'm about to lose my mind. I want to get back to my normal content, although this stuff is going to become part of my normal content as well. But I need to get this out. I tweeted yesterday that Meet the Graham is going to go down as the greatest diss of all time. Part of the reason why I said that is because I'm watching to see how much stuff is going to start coming out. Because for me, I just don't think Kendrick's the type of person to come out and just bold-faced lie for the sake of that.
I'm trying to get my.
I need y'all to listen.
Sorry, I was trying to get. There was some tinfoil in here. I was trying to get my tinfoil ready. I was trying to put on my tin. I'll have a tinfoil hat ready next time. Okay, complete. I'll make it a fitted.
Just real quick. Now, if you know Kendrick,
I'll even get some tinfoil gloves. We'll make it a whole fit.
He's very intricate and everything, but just think about this. That sounds very deliberate. Like, why did it take so long for the instrumental to even start playing? And what is that sound in the back? So if you aren't aware, someone who is either the mole or someone who got information directly from Drake's camp came out recently and broke the silence. He came out and recorded the things that were on the cover for Meet the Grams, and he threatened legal action against Drake and Akademiks for calling him a thief and basically revealing that none of it was planted and that it's probably real. Mr. Aubrey Graham, Drake, may this photo help.
See, so all the pieces are coming together now.
I've been going down a rabbit hole. Other people have posted this Reddit thread where people have been discussing that sound at the beginning of 616 and a bunch of respiratory.
Did y'all catch that? That there was a respiratory sound at the beginning. Did you catch that? There was a respiratory sound. He was saying something. Anyhow.
Okay. Now, he did a great job. of breaking it down, but let's break it down even deeper.
Please.
Because you guys, first of all, I am following this. Everything I get, I am bringing to you guys. There will be updates. Things might change, but baby, this Christopher Alvarez mess is deep. Now, I know what you're saying. T said, what proof could you possibly have? Girl,
Please
you
tell us.
know. And guys, if y'all out there, y'all know I be coming through with the receipts, okay? So there was actually people commenting on what happened, okay? They're talking about Ebony. She's talking about Officer Viola. Somebody said, who is Officer Viola at the NYPD? Who do they know? Or, wait, why do they know Ebony Prince? Christopher Alvarez like that. Now, he's been on an unliking spree, but we literally, okay.
So apparently this Christopher Alvarez guy is like an advocate for, he has like a special, and I'll just put him back up on the screen so y'all can see who I'm talking about. This gentleman right here. Right. We have him there.
Viola. Somebody said, who is Officer
This guy on the wheelchair.
Viola at the NYPD? Who do they know? Or, wait, why do they know Ebony Prince? Christopher Alvarez like that. Now, he's been on an unliking spree, but
he has a
what
special.
He said, what proof could you possibly have?
He has a special disease that I think he's like one of the only people in the world who have this. There we go. Better. All right. Apparently, he's one of the only people in the world who has this, and he hangs out with Drake. You know, and they go to parties and stuff like that. He's a grown-ass man. He's not no kid. Okay. And he's going around and he's an advocate for people who suffer with disease close to, like, similar to his. You know what I'm saying? Now, apparently, after all of this rigmarole, all this debacle that's been going on, and they're trying to associate the man with kids and all that, because apparently he follows a few underage people himself. But the reason that he's following these people is because of the fact that, you know, he talks to people who have the same kind of conditions. Like, this guy's not on some weird shit. The way that they're even trying to label that, you know, Drake did something to him. Yeah, Drake did something to this guy. This is what we're doing now, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is where the internet has just gotten way out of control. It's made the beef just not fun. You know what I mean? It's just, somebody said it, they dragged it. Yes, the internet took it and dragged it all the way down to hell and just made it just some nasty work. Okay? So ultimately, I just took everything out and said, you know what? Who's catching the W based on the tracks? All right. And I came to the assessment and basically the final tally of, I'll give by a slight edge. It wasn't a massacre, okay? But that Not Like Us is moving, yo. Holy smokes. Young Hazel K says is done. Really? You think it's done? You don't think Drizzy's gonna drop something for the summer? And if he does, you don't think he's gonna come back with the same energy? There's been an ongoing conversation that's been going on, and let's get off of this here with all of these conspiracy theories and Ebony 242K and all that fuckery. Okay, big salute to Akademiks. I think he gives a super in-depth breakdown of all that. I'm not trying to go deep into the weeds when it comes to all of that. I just think a lot of that is just mess. Just, I don't know, just convoluting the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to take us away, even though the rap battle itself is the distraction, but they're trying to add a distraction to the distraction. If you get me. So one of the conversations that started happening around this whole battle is about the culture. Okay, I played the Glasses Malone interview in the beginning of this. There's a lot of conversation that's been happening on our podcast. The new episode that's out right now, we had a whole conversation about, does Toronto have a sound? Does Toronto have a style? a lot of people have chimed in the conversation in the comments, and they've been mentioning, you know, yeah, we have been kind of jacking for a long time. We haven't been ourselves, right? People have been able to admit that, but there's a lot of people who have also brought good points and, you know, talked about the different types of things that we actually bring to the table, as far as with the Caribbean influence, and, you know, even with the Somali influence and different things that are going on over here in Toronto. All right, now, and I'll play a little bit of a rant before I get into what I got to get into, because I got to get into some shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's play this. Un momento, gang. There we go. Hold on, let me put it up on the screen.
I'll invite it. The younger generation are supposed to hear this guy right now and to be like, okay, I think that, and then add the twist, the pato, whatever they got to do to make it sound like us.
Do they like that though? Because
I don't
when
care what they
Cardinal
like,
tried it, they didn't like
but
it.
the Cardinal is not the guys now. Cardinal is not who the kids are from Toronto now.
Okay, so say what you're gonna say, and then
No, all I'm saying is, like, this is a sick song.
Yes,
I'm not hating on it at all. But if we're gonna say, is this the quintessential Toronto sound? If you have West Indian background, if you're Jamaican or you're from the islands, you're gonna rock with this.
Yes.
But if you're like a white kid from the suburbs, maybe this style is not as familiar with for you. So like maybe that's why I didn't go past to that Drake level.
Okay, and there's a big thing about us with the Kendrick topping the charts.
Kendrick Lamar special.
Can I get the Kendrick?
Everybody doing TikToks in front of New Ho King. Cool.
Happy to Dick Ride. Happy to Dick Ride Kendrick.
That thing should be shut down.
This is us, fam. Like the TV show, this is us, bro. This is not Drake's fault. This is us.
This is us.
There's a...
Okay. YK TFV says Drake's a pop star. Listen, Drake is a rapper that's gone pop, but, you know, listen, if you feel he's a pop star, you're entitled to that opinion as well. I woke up and I had a few things that I wanted to get off my chest via X, aka Twitter. And let me see if y'all are feeling me here, if I'm tripping. Okay, because, you know, like I played the Glasses Malone interview. There's a few other things that I was interacting with. For example, I did the interview with 640 AM radio. You know, there was the whole conversation about defending Drake's street cred. They needed to get a representative to speak on the Toronto, from the Toronto side of things for the culture. Here I am, at your service. Okay. Big salute to Kelly Catrera. She was kind of ready to be like, listen, I don't know about Drake street cred. Da, da, da. You know, here comes Rick OVO lawyer. Oh, no. Street cred, da, 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 da. I'm defending this nigga for my, like, as if I'm Drizzy. You know what I'm saying? Roach says, be careful, Friday. Yo, chill. But, you know, like I mentioned also, I was in the Twitter spaces. I wish Glasses saved the Twitter spaces. That would have been great. Because even in that Twitter spaces, it was of 20v1. I was the one Toronto nigga in there repping for the culture. Like, yo, nah, man, y'all got Drake all twisted. Yo, that's not right. It's not right. Okay. Y'all mentioned Big Ack. Big salute to Big Ack. Okay. A lot of y'all that are popping up on the stream here have told me, even in the comments and stuff like that on other videos, yo, I'm here from the Akademiks video. Salute. right? Salute to you as well. Okay, so let's go to the first tweet. Let's go to my first tweet. Let's do it this way. I didn't realize how much I've been tweeting. Okay, I think this is the first one. How have I been potting for almost 8 years and have only one 15-minute interview from one member of OVO? That's sad as fuck. Okay, let's start there. And I can give you the example, just quick, fast. Just okay. I'm a slow walk this dog over here. All right, I'm gonna give you an example of the interview that I was talking about. Okay, let me get to my windows. Hello, Windows. Rick in the building today. Let's do this. Uno momento, gang. Because I had the one interview. I got one. Okay. Salute to the whole OVO camp. Okay. Don't get it twisted. Those guys have done their thing in the city. They've made it where Toronto's in the conversation in the first place. They've opened centers in the city. They've done a lot of different things. But in the whole interim of this whole rap thing that's going down, this whole battle that's happened, the conversation about the city's foundation being there has certainly come into question. Okay. I've heard multiple different conversations, people talking about, hey, you know, what if, you know, you had, let's say, you know, Drake would, you know, how Young Thug does, have like 3-4 features at the end of his song, guys that people don't even know about. But then when they go on Spotify, and then that was man like Blammo who was saying that, right? You go on Spotify, you get to find out who these niggas are, right? I've seen that multiple times. It's kind of an old school thing. They're called posse cuts. They don't call them that anymore, but back in the days, that's when niggas used to be like, okay, anybody else who's in my crew, get on the song. You're on song 13. These are other niggas from my city or from my hood, whatever. Okay, so I got one interview. I got one OVO interview. Okay, big salute to OVO 40, aka Noah Shabib. I mean, I really appreciate you having this phone call with me on the 300th episode. For the people who are like tuning in, right? I have Noah Shabib, aka 40, aka 40 days and 40 nights in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, my brother. Pleasure's mine. Thank you for putting me on the show. Yeah, man. I just thought it was important because it's like episode 300.
So I got, what is it? 5-minute phone call here. Okay. Let's look up some other interviews here while we're over here. We'll spin back around and see if there's any other 40 interviews. Let's go to Baka Not Nice. Baka Not Nice. Let's see if what we could find here. Okay, Z Podcast with Christio. Okay, he did a No Jumper 4 years ago. Money Buys Happiness. Real 92.3 LA. Much Music. No Jumper again. Power 106.5. Do you guys see a trend going on over here? What's this one over here from 4 years ago? Wrap Up TV. Look at the hell of interviews. Tim Westwood. Jesus Christ. Now that's a lot of interviews. Let's continue. I was supposed to interview Division at one point, but that got canceled. Let's see. Breakfast Club, obviously. New Orleans Mall, salute. OVO Mall in the building. Who's this? The Only Kyla. She got to talk to the, okay, this is a 3-minute. Okay, we'll leave that one on the side. Real Life Productions. Lip Service, obviously. Hot 97, obviously. Power 106, Los Angeles, obviously. Sway. Bootleg Kev. Well, goddamn. That's a lot of interviews. That's a lot. Who's this all the way down the bottom here? DJ Clue. 580 views. Uno anos. Ooh. What else? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Go. Nothing? Oh, I got something on him. Okay, something. Oh, that's not an interview. Let's proceed. I got TV Gucci interview in there. Salute to TV Gucci. Big salute to TV Gucci. Salute. Y'all ain't know about that, eh? Big salute to TV Gucci. All right. Okay, I got two.
Boom, boom.
I got two.
Boom, boom. All right. Let's get to our interview of the evening. And love, like the way you love and the way 6 months after that, now he's talking all kind of shit. He lost his brain. He's moving like weird and wassy and all kind of thing. Wants to fight. Like, bro.
Yeah.
When you see a man start and make it to a level.
Okay, so I got a TV Gucci one in here.
And still stops in places where you like you wouldn't stop to take pictures. You know what I mean? Enough people be like, no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hand out, help out, and all type of shit. You get a different outlook on people, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Watch Skinny Rick right there. Holy, back in the days. Let's continue our search. Let's go to Roy Woods. I gotta go check out that restaurant. He got a restaurant. I think there's one in Scarborough. He got one with Sharp. The Sharp Tank. Sharpest, coolest podcast in the world. Who is this? What else? Bootleg Kev. Yo, Kev got the whole, he got like all the cards, all the OVO cards. You know what I'm saying? PND going over there next. What's this one from 6 months ago? Gents Talk Podcast, 1 hour and 5 minutes. DJ Small Eyes. Jesus Christ. So is it I don't think it's a platform thing, because like, what's this platform? What they got over here? Let's get nosy. 1.3 thousand subscribers. Patterns, gang, please. Common gang strong. Let's continue. Who's left? Smiley. I got a Smiley one early, right before all of the whole hoopla happened, when he was just getting into the whole thing. I might have to do a deeper search because I had to delete that off the main channel. Actually, I can go onto the channel and find Smiley. Let's do that. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Stop playing. Stop hating. Why are you here if you're not subscribed, fam? Like, walk on. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. That's me in the past. 1 second. Let's go here to the search section. Smiley. Okay. I know there's a clip I have in here still. There's got to be a clip I have in here. There we go. And we're not going to act like OVO don't look out at all.
All right. So we are back.
Okay.
We got our interview of the evening popping off right now. You know what I'm saying? We got.
Let me use the studio. Okay. This is a young Smiley.
List, our top 6 list, regular dog.
Yeah, you know no respect for that. Appreciate it.
And like, even I was doing my little
right. This is before Over the Top. This is 3 years ago, September 2020. All right. This is right after Drake jumped out the swimming pool, playing the one of Smiley's songs. Okay, y'all remember that? Back in the day,
Joe Budden impression. It was off that whole Drake post when he jumped out the swimming pool and they're listening.
Watch Podcast King.
Listening to your shit, right?
Yeah.
Bitches off. Now I'm popping in annoying. Wow. I don't join in.
So what was your phone?
It's like telekinesis in this bitch, right? I feel the podcast and I don't talk. I feel it.
Like that thing, dog.
I was like, just blowing up. Like,
Drops blunt.
It's actually blowing up. So like, just bare notifications. I had to turn off my notifications off,
Yeah.
That's crazy. So
well, you say the phone was almost dying right there.
yeah.
So when did
Big salute to Smiley.
you find out? Like it was like you woke up, or it was like you're just like doing your thing, and the man's like, "Yo,
Drake." Sorry to cut you off, but like, I was just chilling, and then I see like bare people mentioning me and stuff, and then just
y'all should go tap into that. The view count is struggle on that. Holy. This nigga got a song with Drake. You know this, right? We're aware of this, right? Hold on. Bang. Yo, Mr. Myrie, what you saying, brother?
Well, I'm all right, man. Who's your winner again? Who won?
You're going to get me unfollowed in this bitch. Don't get me Ellioted.
Well, yo.
I said what I said already. Rewind the tape.
You're worried, eh?
I got Kendrick winning by a slight margin. If you take all of the bullshit out, okay, and I'm not going to say the man crushed him like, oh, yo, look what happened to you. Like, nah, fam. Like, the man just dropped more tracks. He dropped different styles of tracks, and I could appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But Drake,
to it.
Yeah, Drake came with a valiant effort, though. Like, Family Matters is a banger in hindsight, too.
I liked Family Matters when it first came out, and even the Heart Part 6, I thought people slept on them, straight up, right? But it's part of the hate for Drake. A lot of hate is on Drake. Toronto and worldwide, like everywhere, because of success. I'll give him that. But Kendrick was winning the hip-hop battle, right? And I knew he was going to win from a long time ago, like for a good while.
Why did you say that?
Why? Because from the beginning of Drake's career, I knew even before that, soon as this boy becomes big, he's going to get hated on in America. All of this stuff I seen years ago. Me and my brother used to say this guy from Degrassi, he's going to be signed to Cash Money. Oh, here comes the hate. That was a long time ago I seen this. Award shows, you seen it in the award shows. You seen BET not give him awards when he was the best artist of the year. You seen a lot of American shows just look over Drake. So I seen this all coming.
Yeah, he stopped going to the Grammys, I think it was that he stopped going to. He stopped submitting his shit even.
So what do you think about the Drake support in Toronto? I mean, the Kendrick support.
The Kendrick support is crazy over here, especially with the song going #1. But there's a reason that I feel that some of this is happening. And now that I've had conversations with my co-hosts and stuff like that. Big salute to DJ Czar, big salute to Dusty Wallace, big salute to producer B3, right? I got to speak to them on the scene and behind the scenes. And bruh, there's a lot of foundation I feel that might have been able to help him out if, like, there was other niggas out here swinging for him. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said. I mentioned that a couple times on our platform. I said no one came out for Drake. The only one was what's his name again?
YG35.
YG. That's it. No one came on his side. So you know, like,
fam, it got so nasty. It got so ugly that not only that people didn't support him, on the other side of things, there was a shorty, and I'm not even gonna name her name here and give her any clout, but she made a song dissing him.
I seen that. That's just for clout. That's just for clout, right?
Yeah, heavy clout bomb right there.
But you know what?
saying?
This is to show you the support, because I've done some reviews recently, and the numbers for Drake's reactions is lower than Kendrick's reactions. So everybody likes the Kendrick, what's called
They're Not Like Us.
Yeah, because I was doing the lyrics. I was actually reading the lyrics, you know, try to go with the lyrics word by word, and everybody likes the not like us, and the what's called Meet the Grams, and Drake was doing all right, but that's to show you the energy even on the net.
Let me ask you. You see my tweet on the screen right here, and I'll read it. Okay, I put it in my stories earlier. It's gotten a good share of response. You know what I'm saying? 300 something views, just a little bit higher than my usual. It says, you guys at OVO found the time to do every American outlet, but turn down the home team for interviews.
Didn't we say this?
Burnt out.
Didn't we mention this? Didn't I mention this?
And I'm not talking about Drake, because Drake don't do interviews with anybody. That's the whole.
That's part of no.
That's the talk.
No, wait, hold on, Friday. He talked to Akademiks. He gave Akademiks a lot of info.
He gave him info, yes.
A lot of info.
I'm not. He didn't give Akademiks an interview. Like he never called in. He even promised to call this nigga a few times and never called him.
He should have called you. He should have dialed in with you. Somebody from here. You're the lawyer, man.
Junior said, "Damn, Friday with Metro." No, I'm team home team Toronto.
You're changing it up, man.
I'm team Toronto, fam.
Don't come off the boat, the OVO boat, man.
No, because at the end of the day, I've been out here going crazy. And thanks for the donation, Pastor Energy. He says, "Love the energy. Subscribe. Something's wrong. I just can't believe Drake is guilty of all this." I don't believe it neither.
I don't believe that stuff.
I think all that is just stuff for the internet.
No. Yeah, I don't really believe both sides. Like, if you know the history of Drake or certain other stuff, and even Kendrick Lamar, it's just they made that up because of streams and views and attention and stuff. But there's the thing on the stage, everybody's accusing Drake of the 17-year-old that he was on the stage with, but you could count 1,000 other artists probably was on stage with 17-year-olds too.
Let me show you something, Sean. We got a healthy amount of people in this live right now for We Love Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? And we've been out here going on 8 years, putting in 2 episodes a week for the last 3. We've been going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I've been defending this nigga like crazy, and still defend this nigga. I'm not like a switch sider, turncoater, or any of that type of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel that if the media over here and some of these artists that are out here got more empowered, right? Like, for example, like Drake was does the jumps on one of these guys feature on their album.
Yes.
Here's the 16. It doesn't have to be something too complicated. Here's the 16.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure the label clears it. You're not signed to me.
Mm-hmm.
You're Toby. Here's a hook.
But didn't he put that out, that offer, a couple months ago? You were
yes. If these niggas make peace over their decades-long beef,
see,
it's not that easy. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
No, they didn't ruin shit. It's not that easy, fam. Okay, you killed a bunch of my friends, and then on the other side, you killed a bunch of my friends. But Drake said, "Let's do a song together." I am in jail, okay, as far as one party, salute to Doovie, right? I'm in jail with a whole bunch of gangbangers, but let me do the song. Let me say yes.
Yeah.
Not even the song's done. Let me just say yes. And then go get my my canteen tomorrow and whatever, and everything just curry. Let me go and take my shower and everything tomorrow, and everything's just curry.
Yep. Yeah. You're
That's
right.
not gonna happen, fam. Niggas is gonna bang out this nigga. They're gonna bash his head off of a toilet bowl or something, bro.
So what do you think of the aftermath that now that Drake basically popular opinion lost? Like what's this gonna do for Toronto? Like, you know, when
It's exposed us, fam. It's exposed that one, we don't have enough strong figures out here that can speak on his behalf, as far as like the artist and the media, to be able to make a difference out here.
And we energize the West Coast. I'm gonna put this out there. If you guys are using this whole beef and this not like us to revitalize the West, it's because of Drake. It's off the energy of the beef with Drake. So,
and it goes back to the long time Canadian dick riding, which has been happening for way too long. We never embraced our own shit, and now we're being exposed because he's the most famous artist in the world.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, if something happens where they try to peel back and then they go look at the city where it came from, it's not his fault that we never took our own identities and we're acting like Dipset and all the shit that I was saying in my other rant. It's not his fault. It just happened. That's just what it was.
So
you know what I'm saying?
When we're talking about a mole now, we know there's other beef. Certain people are hiding. They were like,
no. Hold on. Don't move on. Respond to that.
What do you say?
Respond to that. What do you think about that? That we didn't embrace our shit.
Yeah, we haven't embraced it.
I can see a nigga embracing their shit.
No, I seen it. It got worse. It got worse over the last maybe 4 years, right? Especially when we started doing our pod, because I'm an OG. I seen everybody embracing the South, doing a lot of the auto tune. Like, you don't even know if this is Toronto hip hop, right? Because I stopped listening to Toronto hip hop about 2010, 2012, right? So when I start seeing like all these other guys, which they're good, like Mula came around 2010, right? But like, the new class, what is on your platform, not all of them, but what I see promoted on a lot of the pages, I seen a lot of copycat stuff. I could not listen to it. It was just too copycat of, it's not our identity.
From Chief Keef wannabes to Lil Durk wannabes.
And Toronto's a city with great artists, guys who are lyricists. We come from a city which was a screwface capital because it was hard to come out of the city. You had to prove yourself. You couldn't just put out any cartoon lyrics from you. Am I lying?
You're not lying, fam. R.I.P. King Rain. Big salute to the homie Click. He sent me a picture the other day of me and King Rain. I wish I could find it right now. It's just too deep in my catalog right now. But I was like, holy shit, I didn't even remember taking that picture. But that man right there, R.I.P. once again, was a true lyricist.
Yes, I know. I'm gonna add. I want to dig a little bit more deep when they say this mole stuff, right? Where's the info coming, right? And the puppeteers behind it, like Future, staying quiet. He was quite like a B, right? And certain people.
Which Future? Now, you gotta specify.
Future from Atlanta. Future from Atlanta. He stayed quiet. Now he has an album coming out, right? Then we have another person called Abel, who's friendly with all these people, and he's basically from Toronto. Has no one ever thought, sorry to say, that he could be some type of influence as the mole that we talk about? He knows everywhere down in the 6-2. He's from Toronto. No one's talking about him. It's all quiet.
There's two things. I think that he can't trust the people around him. I feel that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? He might have to just watch the people around him and watch what their intentions are. Everybody. Two.
So are you telling me, Friday, that Weeknd are Abel and Drake don't have neutral, no neutral
people? Yeah, of course, for sure. And the leak could be coming from there. But with everything that's transpired, with all of this stuff that this whole EbonyPrince2k24 and all these different things, like all this whole expose, I really don't think there was a mole.
Well, you never know. Like I said,
I just think that the nigga Kendrick's just one of those cerebral niggas, bro. He might make you think that there's a mole, and now you got to act like there was.
Yeah, you're all right. So you think Kendrick will be all right when he comes to the 6th, when he makes his visit for his tour and everything?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, you're right. You're actually right.
He's not going to go perform in some hole in the wall club. The nigga's going to be at the ACC. I seen him the last time he was it the last time? No, 2 times ago when he was at the ACC. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think 2019 or 2018. I was like, holy shit. This is when he had dropped the Damn album, around that time. This little 5-foot muff, he put on a crazy show.
So, okay, I'm gonna ask you this: Do you think this is gonna make people step up their game with bars? Because we're seeing people come out, they want to battle. Like, this is make it more competitive. Do you think like a lot of artists, even Toronto, will step up the level of like quality when it comes to hip hop because of this? Because you got to prove yourself now. Now Americans are looking over here. They don't want to see no bull crap. They don't want to hear no bull crap.
Yeah, but their level of lyricism ain't there neither. Half of their shit is like just so too. It's not like everybody's at some super high level of lyricism. Everybody's rap is trash more times.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna rap better than some Florida nigga or some nigga from some other place. Right. Their raps are trash too.
So that's
everybody's dumbed down their shit to where Drake and Kendrick are rapping. Even Drake's competition with this whole 20v1, the other niggas that he had to battle, you know what I mean, with all due respect to Future, they're not going to be able to come back with witty enough raps for us to be like, oh, and then let's do a video breaking down what Future said to Drake. Like, no, lyricism is not a forte in rap anymore.
You're right. And that's why there's, like, for example, when people are saying Kendrick's super lyrical, and the other time when I was talking to you, I said I can name a couple people like Kendrick. They just don't have the machine behind them. They never had the machine behind them. Like Wassas, Planet Asia. J. Cole at one point was not getting the spotlight too. I remember, like, you know, when he first got signed to Rockefeller, he was known as the young kid, but it took a while. To me, recently, people are praising J. Cole. J. Cole been up over 10 years. It's the last, 4 years? You been hearing about J. Cole?
Well, he stepped into his lyricism, man. You know what I mean? He did a lot of like stuff for Rockefeller in the beginning, you know, just so that he can get on. By the second album, I would say he started being more himself, but then he still had the song with TLC and a few different, like, gotta do it for the label type moves, right? Like Mr. Nice Watch. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro. You and Jay-Z talking about how nice your watch is. He wasn't being himself. So by the time Forest Hill Drive dropped and he started to be himself, it was like, okay, this is the J. Cole we've been waiting for.
But you could agree the machine could help give you inspiration to even become a better, lyricist, as you call it.
No, Jay, I think he was a special case because he could have just kept on going with what the label wanted him to do, and just disappear in the mix, and he could have been. Who would he have been? He would have just somebody. He would have been somebody who just came and went.
Like Wale.
I won't give Wale. Wale has a little bit more staying power than that.
Big Crit.
Crit. You know where he would be like, what's his name? That was signed to MMG from.
I know you touched
Styley.
Styley. Yeah.
He'd be a Styley. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you think is the conclusion now for Drake right now? I feel he's going to move because of all this attention. I think he's going to move from that embassy.
Also, what I'm going to say, as the quote unquote OVO lawyer with the whole thing with the moving thing, the thing in LA, that was always a thing. He was selling that house before the whole beef and the shooting at the house and all that type shit. So the news is doing some nasty work again. I actually seen it on CP24 making it like earlier today, talking about him selling his house, like as if that was he just put the house up for sale since him and Kendrick started getting into beef.
Yeah.
Like,
but
nah.
I'm talking about the embassy in Toronto. I feel he's gonna move from there.
I don't think so, bro.
I'm betting you right now. He's gonna move from there. Just like I said, Kendrick's gonna win. I'm Kendrick's lawyer now.
No, because you see the things with the embassy, like that's a little bit more commitment. You feel me? Like the man went head to head with the city for that place, bro.
Too much spotlight. I think he's gonna move from there.
I agree that it's too much spotlight, but like when you invest that much time, that much like, okay, I'm staying here no matter what. Can I get the walls taller? All that shit. It's like
he could just go out to the bushes, man. He could go out to the bushes, build a whole castle in the bush.
You might have to like stay there, even though like those bullets might be flying at the crib. You might be like, damn, I paid $10 million for this shit, man. Oh,
that's nothing for him. He's a half a billionaire or whatever. He could just go buy some big house in the bushes somewhere in Ontario where no one could ever go.
So you say just dump it.
He's gonna dump that, and he's gonna go move somewhere where it's in the bushes. Yeah, if he's staying in Canada.
And at the same time. And I'm gonna pull up the embassy here. I'm just pulling up the embassy in the background here. Listen, I'm not doxing him, okay? The internet knows where the man lives. Bro, it's
why so
kind of
easy to get there?
Why is it so easy to get there?
Yeah, like I'm surprised people could even get onto like right where the door is.
Yeah, but fam, you've driven through the bridle path before. Everybody's driven through the bridle path.
Yeah.
Right? None of those houses are like obviously there's always a fence, and then you have to drive up the fence to get to wherever the person's house is. But you can see the fences from the road, and you can see a lot of these people's houses beyond the fence. Like you can actually see the house. It's not far enough down like in the bush where like you can't see the house. You can only just see the driveway. You can it's like an inspiration drive when you drive down bridle path. Just be like, yo, this is the kind of house I'm gonna be living in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But our hood asses shouldn't be able to just drive through there.
That's what I'm saying. Loud music in the 2 o'clock in the morning. Come on, man. There's neighborhoods with less than that. You can't do that.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Mans are just driving through there, smoking weed in the car, playing like fam. I've used that road as a post road as like a shortcut to get back to Lawrence. It's just not even it's an afterthought. It's not even a thought.
So like right now, Kendrick put out that you could use his music, took off all the copyrights on it, so you could use it for reactions. I don't know about Drake, but what do you think about that?
Is this confirmed?
Yes, it's confirmed. It's true facts because I already done it. No copyright infringement.
Wow.
That's why people are really getting rich off of it. They're right. They are right. And I see the algorithm, what's going on. It's very good.
I might have to go do a Not Like Us reaction.
Not Like Us, all of his tracks you could use as a reaction.
I'm going to do a reaction during this video, John. God damn it.
No copyright. No copyright.
That's crazy. That's what the mans are going on with right now. Wow.
Drake needs to do the same.
You know what? Yeah.
One of them you could use the heart part 6. You could use that one because the samples weren't clear.
I did that. I did a reaction to that on live and it went through. But that's just more smart moves, man. It's 2024. The internet is helping the battle go through. Fam, I just went on a wormhole of all the different things that are going on with this guy that are like just all these allegations. Like the internet is winning more than friggin' Drake and Kenny.
Yes.
Bro, I'm about to go do one of those. Listen, I'm at the 90-minute mark. I got a couple more stories.
I know.
But yo, plug your podcast and the network, dog.
Down to Earth Podcast Network. Down to Earth Podcast on Spotify, Apple. We got the audios, we got the visuals. We're other podcasts in Toronto, Canada. Respect to Friday. This is an example of unity. This is what Americans do. we need to do more of this in the 6 instead of just fighting each other. You know, no one's perfect, but bless up Friday.
Bless
You
up
guys
to yourself,
subscribe.
brother.
Tuna.
Subscribe to the boy Sean Myrie. Let me get him on there. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay, there's one thing. Let me just finish this up here. 1 second. I need some filters and I need some filters. Roll up some, scroll up something. Okay. Let me just finish this last thing here on my little morning pissy rant. And let me know if you all agree with this. Want to build a strong foundation so the whole city can have your back properly. Empower your more local artists with features on yours and their projects. Build up local media so they can champion you OT. Do that and you would have had a better chance at the W. Okay, and this is obviously to Drizzy Drake. Okay, and this is not in no malicious way, not no but I feel, and I'll stand on, that if the voices were louder over here, like if the, not like obviously Akademiks is at a whole other level, but even like if we were at the half of the level, I'm talking about the artist, multiple media was inspired by seeing media get just crazy paper in the hip hop space. Okay. The list of different interviews that I've showed just now to help now get the voice louder. So when it comes to defending the boy in all these different venues and all these different Twitter spaces and whatever clubhouse rooms and all different places where mans are trying to bash him and call him all kind of PDF files and all types of bullshit. You got a person with a loud mic, a bunch of artists who are out there just crazy, known for being your supporters. You know what I'm saying? Lamar lastly said Friday, drop a Friday this, a Kendrick this. I'm not trying to wake up the boogeyman, bro. I don't even rap like that. A nigga will come chop my head off. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I got to go to the West Coast just now. So, listen, no smoke. But, yeah, I just, that's just how I feel. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. Like I said, again, no malice. Maybe we can get a couple of different interviews with different members going on. Like I said, again, I'm not talking about Drizzy Drake because that's a whole tall order that not everybody is getting. But when you do decide to speak, okay, when you do decide to do an interview, full-length interview, people, the shit that people been waiting for, like where you really get to like free your mind, okay? Holla at the bro, okay? Holla at your boy. Anywho, I'll just leave that there. Quick, fast. A couple things. You know what? Actually, let me get to this academic shit because they've been trying to kick the boy Axe back in. Holy shit. God damn. And I've been getting people hitting me up about this whole academic shit. Like, what's up with your boy? You know what I'm saying? You do a couple Instagrams with a nigga or whatever, or sorry, a couple live streams with a nigga, and then, yo, what's up with your boy? Your boy out here moving nasty. I'm like, yo, one, colleague, you know what I mean? Salute the act, but like, relax. And two, I don't know, these are headlines. Like, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the shade room. Because that's where I originally see it. I think the shade room was waiting. They have a caption waiting for Akademiks to kick his back in. Okay? Putting the big R word up on my goddamn YouTube screen. Thanks, guys. So DJ Akademiks sued for R word and defamation. Okay? And he spoke about this not too long ago. It says DJ Akademiks is facing a lawsuit accusing him of R-word, SA, and defamation. The lawsuit was filed by y'all could read that, who dated the internet personality after meeting him online in 2021. Per the Rolling Stone, or whatever. Abashi alleges that on July 16, 2022, Ak, born Livingston Allen, contacted her and invited her to the house in New Jersey. They allegedly had seen each other they haven't seen each other in almost a year. Akademiks has denied the allegations, claiming that to be a part of a shakedown happening in the industry. He first spoke on the incident in January and said that he was innocent, and that the police investigation incident. Now, I'm not going to go through all this because I know what this article is about. This is about the shorty who was at his crib, maybe, well, from what they're saying here, in July of 2022. Okay. And he said he got super drunk and he went to bed. He passed out. Okay. And I'll play the video of him talking about it. But he got super drunk, passed out, woke up, didn't know what happened. And then later on, shorty tried to accuse him of R-word. And his homies, this is when the first time it was started saying, like, yo, bro, watch your homies, bro. They're moving crazy. Okay. His homies were actually the one who smashed shorty out. Both of them at the same time. The I don't know, rotisserie did whatever. And he only found out because he ended up watching the tape and then he gave the tape over to the popo. Okay. That's the paraphrase version. That's the elevator version of the story there for the people who don't know of what they're talking about with the January video. And he did explain it in a video talking about he gave the police everything they needed to know. Let me go on his page because I feel like he's probably already put up a clip about this because he responded to this whole allegation. It's probably on here. Ooh. Okay, let's get into a quick news story so we could hear what this is all about. The academic accusation. Okay, so that's the clip. I'll play a news story first, and then we'll get to the clip.
Hip-hop personality DJ Akademiks accused of rape and sexual assault. A woman filed a lawsuit claiming the YouTube commentator drugged and then raped her at his house in New Jersey in 2022. She says 2 other men also sexually attacked her at the property earlier in the evening. The suit also accuses Akademiks of defamation, claiming he publicly denied the assault and made demeaning comments about the victim. Akademiks has not commented on the lawsuit.
A livery cab left riddled with bullets after a...
Okay, so that's that. All right, that's the news story.
Hip-hop personality DJ Akademiks accused of rape.
I'm about to chop those words out when I do the repost on this.
Evening. The suit also accuses Akademiks of defamation, claiming he publicly denied the assault and made demeaning comments about the victim.
He called her all types of shit at the time. So this is Akademiks explaining his side of the story about what's going on here. Yo, big salute to DJ Czar. He wants to know where Randy's at. And Haley Culture says Akademiks is all about tear down culture. That's his own doing. His own tear down behavior is tearing him down. Ain't that but a bitch? That's crazy. Akademiks has some real haters out there. Jesus Christ.
All platforms real quick. Actually, all platforms. platforms except X. We only do X when big premiere or some shit like that. Chat, we in the building. Welcome to everybody on.
Let's fast forward.
And to be fair, this is a civil situation. Okay.
Civil lawsuit. Okay, keep that in mind.
It's kind of funny. I see all the blogs running this. They're acting as if it's something new. I spoke on this in December. I also spoke on the fact that everything is transparent. I'm not even hiding and ducking from a situation or ducking from the narrative that happened. I pretty much told everything. And also, I told the truth. Hey, the police came, they looked, we gave them everything. Pretty much everything is documented, caught on videotape. They got to see it with their own two eyes. Not only
Yo, Zara, if you got time, pull up.
You good. And this is not just word of mouth. This is, you're officially cleared. We could not bring any criminal charges. You are not criminally liable.
Okay, so keep that in mind. This is a civil case. Shorty tried to do the civil case, or sorry, the criminal case back before, and that's when he provided the police with the videos, all the types of stuff that he's going to explain in a minute that I'm probably going to skip past, but he provided the police with everything at the time. Okay, and it was unveiled that he didn't pipe Shorty down, his homies did, rotisserie style. Okay, they pig roasted her. Okay, but let's continue.
But also, anybody else in the situation was also cleared. But such is the case that there's many different things going on in the world. So my only comment should really be, but I'm gonna go a little bit further, even though I shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it.
See, these are always famous last words. Don't do that, bro. If your lawyer says don't say nothing, don't go on your stream and say something for half an hour.
Only comment should really be, whatever this is will be handled in court. Just know that according to the law and according to the police and according to all sanctioning, governing authorities, Akademiks is an innocent man who has not ever been charged with anything of the sort that has to do with any deviancy or anything like that. Has never been charged, will never be charged. That's a fact. But this is a civil situation brewing. This is a shakedown. This is a money tree situation. With me addressing this, and I've seen a bunch of people, you know, the timing is very important, chat. The timing for this is all important. And that's what I want to speak about. I'm not going to go against what my lawyer said because there's so much information. I've given way more information before when I just sat and just talked about shit. Once now we're officially engaged, now I have to let the lawyers do the talking. I've done enough talking. So please don't take, I'm not skirting around nothing. I talked already, okay? And to keep it real, they're trying to use me talking already against me to try to get some, what the type of time it is. So I can't say much on that angle.
So don't say too much.
Facts. Is Akademiks under a criminal investigation? Absolutely not. Is Akademiks at risk of being arrested for a first-degree felony or any felony, misdemeanor, otherwise? Absolutely not. Is this something where an individual felt, let me not say that because I don't want to go into, I don't want to say anything that could help a case for anybody else. So I only got to keep it to me. I can only speak to me, right? Because now people are playing the same game. What's important to know is that if you are a friend of mine, you're an ally of mine, you're a fan of mine, I give you my word, I give you my promise. I've been transparent to y'all before about this whole situation. This is not something that I was involved in with some criminal shit. However, this is something that unfortunately, and this is the point I have to tell my audience, we have bubbled up to the point that I'm just not the YouTube streamer no more. I'm just.
Let's do to Akademiks, and I'll continue that in a quick second. So, just so y'all are clear, because he spoke clearly, he spoke unequivocally to his fan base, to the people who support him, to his colleagues, that he ain't about none of this stuff that he's being accused of civilly. Okay, He's trying to make that clear. All right, because in the end of the day, he might have to settle. And if that's the case, when people settle, a lot of people assume, or some people on the outside, or maybe people who might not be in that tax bracket, will assume that that person's settling because they're guilty. But sometimes it's easier and cheaper to settle than to keep in litigation, spend a whole bunch of money for the next year with somebody who ain't got no money, who's got somebody who's on pro bono trying to get money from you. Okay?
It's not the guy who make YouTube videos. They've now regarded me as like these #1 media hip hop guy. And such with the case, it comes with a lot of perks. I will not lie. I mean, in the last couple weeks with the Kendrick and Drake shit going on, trust me, Big Act likes to eat, but Act been eating, okay? But with that, even, okay, this is a #1 guy. You see me on TMZ Live. Piers Morgan wanted to holler at me. We just fucking did.
Niggas gonna be on Piers Morgan?
Flagrant. We did Full Send. I'm about to do Impulsive. Like, shit's happening. People, there's a lot of eyes on me.
All
but
eyes
what that
on
means
me.
for other people is other things. And this is the only thing I could explain to y'all. If y'all looking for details of the case, I've spoken about it once. I can't speak about it again. I just can't. Like, my lawyers is gonna be like, my nigga, why the fuck are you paying us mad money to just like fuck this shit up for us? So I can't speak about.
And then go on a live stream and talk about it.
There's videos out there of me speaking before, just truthfully and off the cuff. Also, here's the thing. The things that fall in my favor happens to be the truth, video footage, text messages, everything that the prosecutor who could have potentially looked into this all reviewed and said, oh, we don't have enough to even go forward with this. That's just the facts. Other than that.
And he's talking about in the time when they were still in the criminal case. I got a little long-winded here, so let's go a little bit forward.
But I also have to remember that my lawyers are there for a reason. Again, this is not a criminal situation. I know people are taking this to be some new situation. This situation allegedly happened over 2 years ago or about 2 years ago, something like that. This is not some new shit. This is the shit that I first brought to light by my own recognition. Like, I brought it to light. But I'm going to tell you why I brought it to light over 6 months ago, and only now the lawsuit's being filed. And this is all I want y'all can take this, whatever you think about it. I'll even be transparent as, I'm excited to see how this court shit happens. I'm excited. You know why? I didn't do nothing. So, okay, let's see it. And by the way, I'm pretty sure all.
Sorry to chew on the mic, gang. This is from today. Okay, May 14th, 2024. It's like a few hours old. He started to stream. I think he's still streaming, but he started to stream like 6 hours ago. And he addressed this right at the top of the stream. Let's see if we can go to his channel here and do a quick little backtrack. Back into time. Let's go back to January. What are we in May right now? Let's go back to January. Because he was very specific about telling people, if you really want to get this full story about what happened, it's back there in his catalog. Okay. You know what would I look it up under? I won't even know. 1 second, gang. Let's go deep dive into this channel here. That's probably about 3 months ago. We'll find it. We'll get to the bottom of this case here. And with this whole thing, I believe Akademiks as far as with this thing. I also seen the wave of hate, like immediate, let's get him type of energy. As soon as I seen this happen, as soon as I seen the internet start posting this upon the Shade Room and all these different places, it was like, aha, I knew your boy was a diddler. I knew your boy was out here not doing right. That's that karma for all that Diddy shit. Like, god damn. Why don't y'all just say you never liked him? Holy shit. Jesus Christ, it's gonna take forever to get down to the months. Here's what I'll do. Let me let him cook for a second, and I'm gonna go find this in my history. And then we'll run that ASAP. Okay, we'll continue from right there. I'll find that shit ASAP.
Or all the, you know, all these outlets that have covered, Atkins gotten sued. I hope you guys keep up with the step-by-step of how this looks, because sometimes the headline and the accusation oftentimes makes a man, especially a black man, look guilty. And no matter what he does, even if he beats the shit, even if, by the way, and it's nothing to beat because it's a civil thing, no one comes back around and says, damn, we actually fucked this nigga up and said all type of shit about him for no reason. So let's do a little timeline.
He's going to break it down now.
I spoke about some, and I got to be kind of vague. Again, my lawyers don't want me to speak at all, but I do want you to understand the gravity of what's going on. I spoke about this in January. No, in December. There was some response.
I'm about a month in, or maybe 3 months in now, gang.
I spoke about it in January. I then got threats of a lawsuit because, remember, the police wants nothing to do with this. They're saying there is no crime. The cops have said, peace. There ain't no crime that we could prove. That's what they've said. We're out of this. Okay. My lawyers have been ready for a possible lawsuit. We get it. We're in the time of the shakedown. Here's what's going to be interesting.
And I have a poll
And
asking.
again, I'm going to be vague, but people in
There's a poll I have asking, is Akademiks right now under a smear campaign?
chat, y'all be smart. Okay, I got to be vague for certain type of litigation reasons because I don't want, when I meet with my lawyers, they say, Ack, why the fuck did you do this? I don't want them to play this stream clip, okay? Do you know who's the lawyer representing whoever against me? Y'all know the lawyer?
He's about to make the correlation right here.
Who y'all think that lawyer is? Could it be a lawyer that I've covered? Maybe with like about 3-4 Diddy cases? Maybe with the T.I. case? Could it be a lawyer that not so long ago I did a stream putting up on the screen saying that lawyer might be out here trying to shake people down for money? Could it be that lawyer that's representing in this case? I'm asking a question. Could it be that lawyer? I don't even want to open the article, but could it be that lawyer? Could it be that lawyer? Could it be, chat?
Here we go.
That lawyer.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's get it. So this is from 4 months ago. December 31st, 2023. So New Year's Eve.
Holy.
Now,
her opinion on this whole thing is,
with this whole thing that was also around this time that was getting convoluted with this whole thing that was happening, is he was beefing with that Chai Glizzy chick, his ex-girl. Okay. And there was a video that came out at the time of Chai Glizzy kicking and screaming because he had to pull her out of his office or out of his studio there. She had broken like $10,000 worth of equipment. So people were trying to say, yo, Akademiks beat up some girl and now she's charging him for our word. They try to take the two stories of his friends doing the pig roast on Shorty on a next girl and mixing it up with a Chai Glizzy story. Okay, y'all following me?
Outside
it sounds like some tea that's getting spilled right now with the way Akademiks' life is moving.
Right, the worst parts of it. After this, it only helps me out if you ask me. I told her the worst parts of every situation that I got going on. The worst parts has been already told. First and foremost, I see something going on Twitter, and this is why I just got back on here. Let's address some facts. So for all the people, the slow ones in the back, even the bright ones, and also the chat niggas, I'm gonna just give you the facts because people are gonna make up shit. So, and this is probably first and foremost. When I say slow ones in the back, you know, it's
like deja
this
vu.
For Meek Mill, okay? Meek Mill, I know you've been in the back of the class, but bring your ass up here to the front today. Bring your ass up to the front today. Okay,
that's crazy. He was beefing with Meek Mill back in December. We're going into June. That's crazy.
We're gonna bring you up to speed. We're gonna bring you up to speed, and we're gonna bring you up to speed with a few things. Okay, you said, what is this a hoax? Got to be nah. Okay, now, by the way, it is a hoax. Actually, maybe you're not that stupid, but this clip is going viral. Okay,
told y'all. They mixed the two stories at the time.
By the way, if everybody know, I clearly said yesterday I've been wearing the same shirt for 3 days, the Keep It a Bean shirt. I've been wearing it for 3 days. This was last night. I come back from my studio. I done told my story. I come back from my studio to my house. There's cameras ripped out of my outside of the inside of my house.
Yo,
There's
that just made my
broken.
blood
There's
get
mad
hot
shit broken.
immediately. Yo,
I'm even talking to this individual like, yo, damn.
bro, you have some serious restraint.
And why'd you do all this shit? She gets her phone and she sees the blogs already started posting it, and they're posting the clip where it says Axe girlfriend stole $500K from him. So you know she's not a public figure, so she's like, oh my god, you ruined my whole like I'm done now. Like nobody will ever
500K.
That's all people are gonna know.
The 500K, bro.
Oh, for me. So she's drunk, by the way. This is a drunk woman. She's screaming, oh my god, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? By the way, at that time, somebody hits me and said, yo, your stream accidentally started. Like it just started because the internet was out before.
Oh,
I come down, I cut the stream off. That's it.
This nigga's stream went. Yo, I feel Shorty turned on the stream on purpose. That's a super smear.
Like there's
from the inside
random bums on here talking about I caught my girlfriend smashing my friends in my house. You could probably even hear her like what words she's saying.
So you get the story now. They had it where this is how the internet worked. Akademiks caught his ex now, Shay Glizzy, smashing his homeboys in the house, and this is what happened. The internet is a nasty place.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Spin.
Okay. So that came from that. Again, somebody who's drunk don't know what's going on, or actually she do know what's going on. But for her opinion on this whole thing is, yeah, I sent a picture of you to a nigga, but I didn't post it on some public shit. Why did you have to go?
So that's the one story. He's gonna break down the other story now. Let's go further in.
When I said that is because when she was in my kitchen and I was telling her like, yo, I think you fucked my nigga, she was like, yo, don't you like?
Hold on.
Yeah, this should be it. Okay. And y'all can use this for whatever purposes, but you know, I'm always just keep it a bean. Okay. This is the message. I'm gonna tell you, I can't post. So
this is the original.
So
this is the original lawsuit that he had gotten back in January, I guess.
The first, remember, she got in the car, she's leaving. She got in the car, she's leaving. I'm Ubering her back. She says, can you talk? She calls my phone. She calls my phone and she says, yo, hey, like, I can't really believe that this happened, blah, blah. She was like, yo, are you sure? Like, yo, what happened then? So I'm like, bro, like,
sorry, I went too far.
You were, Shorty. Okay. And I'm not even going to play because she made a video. I'm not even going to play the what I'll say is
Okay, so it's right here. And now we're talking about not Shy Glizzy or Che Glizzy or whatever Glizzy, all right? Too many Glizzies. We're talking about this other girl, the one now who's in the lawsuit that he's currently dealing with, the civil suit.
I wasn't even gonna post these type of joints. But I see Shorty, who clearly was involved in that situation. By the way, Shorty, I didn't bring this up to make you look no way. This was a dealing between me and my girl, or me and my ex-girl. She just kept using that incident, so I just spoke on it and cleared it. I didn't mean to make you look no type of way. I haven't spoken on you. You're right. I just said what happened. I ain't even say who you were. You the one who just jumped out the woodworks. I'd never said who you were, Shorty. Okay, and I'm not even gonna play because she made a video. I'm not even gonna play the video you made. But what I do want to show, number one, first and foremost, if everything or anything you're saying is true, a nigga would have been charged. Nothing happened. You feel me? No case, no nothing. Also, I will say this: these are things that the police and everybody else looked at their damn self. You know, unlike the Casanat incident, I will say this one was something that the police handled, not social media. It's crazy now that the police handled it. Nothing happened. They said, oh, okay, this wasn't shit. Now, Shorty's trying to, and again, I don't know how she just jumped into the mix, but I'm going to show you exactly. And by the way, I can't show certain shit. Like, for example, I sent her a video of her at my poolside with two niggas. I said I was sleeping. I can't show you that explicit photo. I still got.
Yo, Axe friends are wild. Like, how are these your friends, bro?
Got the image of that. Feel me? I can't post it on here clearly. But the police seen all this shit. Like, they seen everything. Okay, so these are the messages. We're gonna go off, like, I'm not even gonna play what Shorty said because I'm not gonna do this back and forth. I'm gonna show you text messages, what the police said, and you're gonna read these messages. And remember what I said? You're gonna read these messages and just say to yourself, man, this sound like Ack was capping, or man, this sound like Ack did some shit. Oh, this whatever you want to take from that, you take from it. I was never going to even post these shits.
Break it down, nigga.
Like trying to cloud chase, doing too much, my nigga. Like, y'all gotta chill. Shit, I'm already into it with like that other show. Like, y'all better. Now I'm gonna just give y'all this. Hopefully, this is the last time I really even got.
I'm gonna fast forward.
But knowing, shit. By the way, I'm still trying to. You know, I don't want to. This is after her point of view. Bingo, right here. Okay, this is the message. I'm gonna tell you. I can't post. So on that day, so the first, remember, she got in the car. She's leaving. She got in the car. She's leaving. I'm Ubering her back. She says, "Can you talk?" She calls my phone. She calls my phone and she says, "Yo, hey, like, I can't really believe that this happened, blah, blah." She was like, "Yo, are you sure? Like, yo, what happened then?" So I'm like, bro, like, I'm gonna lie, you haven't, like, I hate to say this because, like, I know she gonna feel away, but I'm only speaking facts. I'm only speaking facts because that's just is what it is. I'm not trying to make her look no type of way, bro. I said, bro, you were having sex with both of them at once. I sent a screenshot, a picture of her with the two dudes to her, right? This is what she said. By the way, I can't post a picture of her and the two dudes. Clearly.
How are you charging Akademiks himself with an R word when we found out like months ago that his homies piped her out? That's weird.
Right? Like, duh. So I cropped it from there and I cropped her name out. This is the messages that proceeded right after that. By the way, she's in an Uber going home back to my crib. Remember, like, I started acting distant to her after I confirmed, like, yo, you fucked two niggas in my crib. Whatever. This is the messages. Now, I don't know if y'all seen what video or whatever she just put up. Does that video sounds like these messages is like, Ack, you did something to me, right? I mean, remember, in her video, she says, oh, nah. She says, nah, it wasn't just your friends, it's you. Does these messages sound like Akademiks did anything? I'm going to put it up on the screen. This is the first message after I sent the picture. This is her. Y'all know how text messages work. I'm sorry. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. You won, I suppose. The reason why I said that is because when she was in my kitchen and I was telling her, like, yo, I think you fucked my nigga, she was like, yo, don't you like girls that be fucking mad niggas? And I'm like, bro, you know, like, I looked at you. And if she remembers this, you know, I'm not.
That's a wild thing to say to somebody after you smashed their homeboys. But don't you like have me having to smell the other niggas on me? That's basically what she's paraphrasing that. I'm saying that for her. Okay. You don't like me smelling like dick? No, get out.
I say, you know, men look at girls two different ways. We have girls that we could possibly wife up. They're good girls and whores. Like, why y'all always think that a nigga want a chick who fucking everybody? So that's why I was like, yo,
I wear my best latex perfume.
I don't know what you want me to say, LOL, because I think when she says I'm sorry, she's finally accepted it that she did have sex with the two dudes. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. I said, I guess you won, I suppose, whatever. She says, I never meant for all that to happen. Listen, does this sound like she's saying I did nothing wrong? I know you can never look at me the same. This is what you're saying to me. By the way, this is not Cheyenne. This is not Cheyenne. For everybody, this is not.
Hold on, let me address Trisha A. There's some ladies in the chat. She said that doesn't mean that he didn't just because she consented. That doesn't mean he didn't. Listen, I'm not going to argue with the you know, I understand with the whole believe all women, but from the text messages that I see right here, this doesn't seem like the sentiment of somebody who was under duress when they were getting multiple pipes. Okay, and from what Ak was saying here, in this, he was asleep. He was hennied out. Okay, I guess she would have took 3 pipes if he was awake. Or maybe he would have just cuffed her to himself. I don't know. But she's accusing Ak of the R word. And from what his accounts are, he was asleep. He has a videotape that he had provided to the police of her getting piped out by 2 dudes, his brethrens. I don't know. It's just the math ain't mathing. I'm not trying to be Ak's lawyer over here. Like I said, I have a heavy caseload when it comes to Drake. You know, and he's had a recent battle with Kendrick Lamar. The caseload is heavy. But I believe Ak. Now, if he's wrong, I'm fine standing corrected, okay? But from what he's saying here and the recent video that he just dropped, it looks like a money shakedown.
She says, look, I know you can't look at me the same. Okay. She says, I think I should talk to someone about this. I say, what you mean? She says, I feel really sad. And I think I should talk to someone about it, like a therapist or something. Okay. Let me see.
He jumped into what you mean quick. I can't see the time of what, but he was like, what you mean? Go to someone like who? Talk to somebody about like who? About what?
Let me see what's the next message. Give me a second.
That's spooky.
A therapist or something. Hold on.
Yo, if I'm him in this situation,
okay, cool.
I'm already stressed. Like,
right.
Oh, she's
now. This is another message.
There's a lawsuit on the way.
Okay, here we go.
Watch this.
Okay. And then this is
the only reason I'm playing this is because, like he said, he's got his lawyer and stuff like that. Anybody who messes with him, who wants to get any more evidence as far as him clearing his name that he said he did months ago, we can reference back to the video. Okay, so this is what I'm doing right now.
This is, so I said, yo, you should get tested, because we're talking in between all this and like on the phone and shit too. I tell her, yo, you should go get tested, because okay, granted, you didn't mean to, whatever, but you had sex with 2 dudes unprotected. You should probably go get tested, bro. If I did some weird shit, nigga, I'm not telling no girl to go get. Come on, dog. Come on, let's do the math. All right. Anyway, let me see. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Let me just download it again, and then go like this, and right here. There we go. Okay. So y'all read this message, right? Okay. Certain type of wrong for because I'm mad at her. I'm mad at her like, yo, you know me for 2 years and you.
What does it say right here? I'm hurt really bad. It's unlike me to do this, and I don't even know the other guy's name, so I'm just laying there. He responds, you called? I'm considering going to our testing kit for us to figure this out. because it's bits and pieces I remember, and I'm still not okay. Goddamn.
Like, yo, I'm mad at her. Like, I'm not really looking at it like, oh, maybe I'm thinking she's also playing games. I'm like, what you mean you don't remember doing it? Like, niggas on camera. What you mean you don't remember? Anyway, so I say, you call. I guess she called. She says, I'm considering. And then when I said, yo, you know, you fucked my two niggas, she was like, what? No, I didn't. Anyway, she said, well, I was sleeping. You were okay with doing it? You said, yeah. So I don't know. Remember, I'm telling her, that's why I asked you when you were here, if everything you did while I was sleeping, you were okay with, and you said, yeah. So I don't know. Then here's what she says. I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and okay, let me.
Yo, that's not good.
Find the rest.
He's lucky he beat the criminal case, because she probably tried to go crazy for this nigga. Ak, you gotta keep these weird niggas away, bro.
Hold on.
This is not helping.
Let's see.
That is crazy. I'm not going through the stalling with you. 1 second. Let's go for it.
Let me see. Go download here. Like, I'm used to girls in, like, you know, this, like, whatever, like these chicks, whatever. It's fine. Like, I'm not mad at you, no type of shit. I said, that's why I told you.
So I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and then. Also, I was in shock. I got most of the information from you. Before then, I never met the other guys, so he just took the opportunity, I guess. Yikes. And then he responds, that's why I told you, don't judge, just trying to make sure you made the choice to do whatever you wanted to do. She responds, always with you, but not this time around. I blacked out. I remember you waking me up during the night. And then he responds on the bottom here. It says, they said you were trying to call and
don't judge. Who do? Always with you. Always putting them in a group text. Yo, I'm like a middleman, right?
They told me you were trying. Okay. They told me they were trying to call in and bring your friends to join in. They said you were trying to call in. Okay, sorry. My bad. Ebonics. They told me you were trying to call and bring your friends to join in. LOL. So I guess his friends told him, Akademiks, that Shorty was loving it so much that she was like, I'm gonna call my friends and they can get some of this dick too. This is what his friends are telling him. I've already had multiple rants. I have no more rants left in me about watch your friends, bro. Watch these niggas, bro. They do weird shit around. Yo, fam, don't let these niggas give you a lawsuit, bro. Actually, he's got a lawsuit, a civil one. And if you're asleep during this whole time and she's accusing of what she's accusing, you gotta watch your friends, my nigga. Holy shit. He says, I don't know, I'm getting 2 stories. LOL. I didn't ask them about anything about that night until today after you texted me. Or text me. My bad. I wish you, and she responds, I wish you can see the entire video. How I got upstairs after the pool, and then the other guys got naked on top of me. Everyone was gone when I got up. Blood clot. You know what?
Everyone's gone. I got up. Sorry, chat. Like I'd screenshot these and sent it to myself.
Broski, this is
not... They're gonna ask me all that, and I don't remember that part. That's what she's.
We don't have a choice because they're going to ask me all that, and I don't remember that part. Who was they? I just mean the doctor. I don't know how this works. If a statement has to be taken or what. I don't want this to happen to any other person like that. Yo, she's giving him a paper trail of what she's saying to him and what his responses are back to her. She's played the long. What's this from? Holy shit, snacks. 4 months ago, December 31st. Okay, I remember that. She was playing the long game.
Don't invite nobody to your crib. This is why my house got raided. That's true, but it happened. See? So she's admitted it. I'm the middle person. Then she says, it's true. But it happened at your house. I don't have to lie about anything or make up story. Happened at your house. I think is that the last one?
Let this be a teachable moment to any niggas when they're trying to get money and get themselves higher in the limelight. Lock in. Okay? And if you're not locked in, then do a lot more screening before you let anybody into your crib. Because these things won't happen if you're not out there just bringing any and every scallywag into the crib. You're not going to get into these types of issues if you're locked in. And if you're not locked in, I'll reiterate, way more screening. You know what I'm saying? Let me go through the IG, see what your emotions are on the IG, on Facebook, on Snap, or whatever. If you have too many of those, maybe don't bring her over to the crib or go smash her in the telly. You get me?
Oh, yeah, well, this part really here. But yeah, so if that wasn't the one that got my shit rated, it was definitely this part right here. Look at me. So I said, oh, she says, that's true, but it happened at your house. I don't have to lie about anything or make up stories. I said, yeah, but I got no parts. This is what I'm saying. I got no parts to do with what you guys did. I got no parts to do it. Then she says to me, I guess you won't be helping me figure this out. Then she says, that's okay. I know I'll need help because this is too much for just me. I said, of course.
She's trying to sink this nigga. She's putting all of the icing on the cake right now. Yo, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not even going to continue the video on here. We'll play just a quick thing and then we'll get off of the story. Because, Jesus Christ, my guy. Holy. Let me fast forward this to where she was saying what she was saying. This is what really blew up the internet when it first happened.
Is in here recording this.
Salute to Ching Smooth. Ching's Smooth. I think he's an African
station to clear everything. The cops tell him, all right, you're good. That also accusing him of some.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. And you know what? I'm going to come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
Now I'm going to play you guys what Akademiks said about that part. He denies touching the...
Bruh. You might have to cough up some bread, my nigga. Holy shit.
The girl, he denies doing anything with her.
The reason why they did that is because Shorty went to the cops.
Making my head hurt, my nigga. Oh my God. I just got an instant headache after what she said, bro. Bro. Oh. Let me check the poll. I got it. Pause. Let's go there. Let's go there. Oh my God. 27 votes. Is there an academic smear campaign going on? 67% says yes. 33% says no. Okay. All right. So it's clear. We do know that there is some kind of smear campaign happening. All right. We're clear on that. I'm just saying, Jesus Christ, bro. Dig a hole. Dig a hole. This girl's trying to dig you into the dirt, bro. She's trying to bury you in hell. And then some. Yo, fam, you might have to turn into a loner. Like, nobody's allowed in the crib. Mom Dukes, and that's it. No non-family members allowed. If you don't have Allen blood in you, then you can't come through the gate. Because that shit, it's spooky over at the Allen residence, yo. Let me get off of that. Let me move away from there because Jesus Christ, that is nasty work. Oh, I feel like I saw a ghost after that freaking video. Why did you tell us to go there, bro? That did not help. Salute to you, academics. Okay. Please, please, please stay on top of this, bro. I know you can't say too much because of your lawyers and stuff like that. The lawyers have advised you you're in the middle of a civil case. Okay. Just also call the PR team, get together, do what do you call that? Those kind of phone things. I'm running out of words today. You know what I'm saying? But you guys need to conference call. Get on a conference call. Get on a conference call. Lawyer, PR, management. We need to. You got to figure this out, bro. Let's go to some positive things, and then we're gonna get out of here. Jesus Christ, I just got the EBGBs. Okay, let's go to happier times. Let's go over Wassas. What's up? What are the Wassas doing? Let me see what the Wassas are doing. Let's go to happier times. Salute to Pressa. Okay, Canadian treasure right here. The boy Press Machine, suited and booted up. What's that bottle? What you call that? He got a bottle that says the Wassas Press or Happy Wassa Press. Okay, so this is his birthday. Funeral dates and trials, and this is the caption here from Pressa. Funerals and dates and trials are the only time they threw on a suit. Shout out to everyone that took the time to pop out on my day. Holy, hold on. Let me get in the comments. Happy birthday to Press. Happy belated. Let me make sure I spell belated. Press Machine. Mr. Na 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 na. Let's go through, see what the Wassas are up to. Okay, see Champagne Poppy and the likes over there. Bada boom. Niggas popping bottles. Okay. What is it? Watchbusters ain't coming for him at his birthday party. It's your birthday today, Darkside. Salute to you. Happy birthday to you, Darkside. You know what I'm saying? So he's living his best life right now. There's some pictures with the Wassas too. So hold on. Did the man have a difference? Oh, no. That's Bundog. I almost thought that was Pressa for a second. Yo, these mans are red carpet. Okay, there we go. The landlord, Gigs. Yo, Gigs is still in Toronto? I thought the man left already. Jesus Christ. Members. Niggas is living. Hold on. Y'all are not going to be able to hear the audio. Yeah, y'all are not going to be able to get the audio on this. My Instagram's been moving messy. I'm there. Let me do a little bit of pocket watching. No copyright. This is how Pressa's moving around over here. Okay? Just for the people who didn't know, we do have Canadian All-Stars that are out here repping for the culture. And not to say that Drizzy's not, but I'm saying like we got somebody from the trenches to where he's at now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to remember, these niggas went through a lot of real hood shit. The beginning of this nigga's career was in jail. Him and YG. These niggas is jail babies doing YO. You know what I'm saying? Young offender shit. Okay? So these niggas didn't know anything but than jail from when they were teenagers and hood shit. Hold on, let me sure. Yeah, no copyright, no copyright. Nigga Press is out here living his best life. You know what I'm saying? The whole gang there. I see FB over here. I see J Neat right there. For the people who are from the States, y'all might not be tapped into all these different people and who they are, but these are the guys up here who are making noise, getting the streams. For example, if you see right here, Pressa, Get Back Up, new single. This is in the middle of like, what is that? The downtown on University. And there were some other members out here that were representing lovely. Salute to FB. Another member of the Wassas or the Neat Gang. All united. Okay. Niggas out here living their best life. Changing their situations. You know what I'm saying? For the people who like I said once again, who tap in, they're like, okay, there's some niggas out here who are changing their lives, doing big things. You know what I'm saying? FB goes. Tap into FB. Big salute to Mr. 365. You know what I'm saying? He's out here doing his thing, managing, keeping everything in order. Of the Saints did this thing. I think Of the Saints is the person who did the photo shoot for here. But yeah, man, big salute to Pressa once again. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. And, you know, tap in. You know what I mean? We're waiting for another big hit from Pressa to really, really, like, bigger than attachments. Okay? That's the next level. Something bigger than attachments, like maybe with a big feature. We need Sony to open up the budget for this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to end it there. What are we at here? 2:33. Do I have any other topics? Let me make sure all my plate is clean for my topics here. Oh, quick fast. I just want to mention something before I get out of here. Y'all seen that Cat Williams stand up? Can I just get a little hate off before I leave? Just one slight little bit of hate off. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it here because obviously it was a Netflix special. I don't know if Netflix has any of the clips over here on YouTube from Cat Williams' recent stand-up special. And Cat Williams, he, even for the casual fan, I think that they're more in tune to who he is. Hold on. Let me see what the view count on this is. 68 million views he has here on the Shannon Sharp interview. Okay. So for the casual fan who didn't know who Cat Williams was, they know more now. Okay. Let's see if we could find the most recent stand-up. More than 15 minutes, a year ago. Let's see the most recent one. I'm going to see if I can find a clip and hopefully not get a copyright, but his most recent stand-up that was on Netflix, I gotta say, kind of trash. Bunky. Not funny. And I'm not saying that Cat Williams is not funny. I think Cat Williams is hilarious. Okay, is this the trailer? Let's see here. Yeah, woke folk. Even though I'm low-key kind of kicking his back in. But
It's gonna be some shit.
okay, there we go. I watched about we'll get to it. Maybe there's a little bit about woke, because he goes on a whole rant about woke and how I can't believe they took the word woke. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like we did that already. I think this is it. Yeah. Here's a short. Maybe we'll get a funny in the short.
They can't threaten me. I'm already scared. The fuck? They can't threaten me. I'm already scared.
These
The
niggas.
fuck?
Everybody's afraid to touch this right here. Ain't nobody trying to get no copyright in this bitch. Man had a 1 second short. That's crazy. It's okay, bro. Let's go like 30 seconds.
It's a new day and age.
Push your channel to the limit.
You can do something even if it's a bad idea, like playing blind football. I am so conflicted. I'm conflicted. First of all, let me make this very clear. I hope none of my blind fans see this. And take it out of context. It's not what it looks like. I'm conflicted.
Get it? I hope none of my blind fans see this because they're blind. Get it?
Because number one, I am for blind people's rights. Blind people should be able to do whatever the fuck they want to do. But I'm conflicted. I mean, can you play blind football? You goddamn right you can. But should you play blind? Hell, fuck no.
Gang, let me know honestly, please, did you laugh in this, I don't know, 30 seconds that I just played? Honestly, all right? I don't want to hear, oh yeah, yo, Cat Williams, he tells the truth. He unveiled Hollywood. Yes. He also said that Joe Rogan he only has the same 4 non-funny comedians going up to his show blowing up. And then he went up on Rogan. And then he dropped a special. And it's not funny.
I don't like it. I don't like it for him. He can't win. Do you understand that?
You can't be the pot calling the kettle black, bro. You got to bring that heat. I've heard you bring heat before. This is not it.
You don't even know if he on the field or not. Do you understand that sometimes in his regular life,
The blind football premise? Bunky.
people just knock the shit out of him?
Booty juice. Basura. I told y'all that Eddie Murphy only got 2 stand-ups. Maybe I'm a hater. Maybe that's what it is.
It's at Hunter's
Maybe I'm a
Grove
hater.
on the bag. What do you mean who's cocaine? As long as Joe don't.
Just to let y'all know, I just didn't find it funny. Okay, I'm not trying to be a Cat Williams hater. All right, just let me know if I'm being a hater. All right, let's do a hate temperature check. Am I being a hater? Because I like Cat Williams. I've always thought he's been funny. His last few stand-ups, not so much, but I've always thought he's been funny in the past. I know he's funny. Even in movies, all that good shit. However, this just wasn't it, bro. I tried. I sat there. I watched. I was like, okay, I got this. Just wasn't happening. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave it there before I piss off anybody else. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there, right there. I'm almost at the 3-hour mark. I'm gonna call it a night. All right, big salute to the comment gang strong. We are Wednesday. I'll be back in a couple of days. By the time next week, other side of the Bawada, okay, but we'll be back in a couple of days with another live. All right, until then, deuces.